was life like at Chiswick Grammar, Tom?
Well, it was the happiest time of my life.
Ah. Any particular reason?
Yeah, it was a girls' school.
I should have known that.
Of course.
Now, did you have any particular ambition at school? I mean, was there anything you wanted to grow up into?
Yes, I wanted to be an actor.
An actor?
Yes, I mean, because my father was a great philosopher.
Oh, yes.
And he said to me, it doesn't matter if you let love slip through your fingers or even money slip through your fingers. But when your fingers slip through your fingers, you're in trouble. It's semi-jolly, that, isn't it?
You know, I think you're trying to tell me, Tom, that you don't believe in education.
Well, I wouldn't say, well, not really. I mean, I knew a teacher once that was given this religious instruction.
Oh, yes.
See? And this teacher said to this boy, who knocked down the walls at Jericho? And he said, I didn't do it. And he said, if I knew who did it, I wouldn't tell you. That's what he said. He said, I wouldn't cross on anybody. So this teacher was having lunch, you know, and he said to this other teacher, he said, what a funny school this is. He said, my first day here. He said, I asked this boy who knocked down the walls of Jericho, and he said he didn't do it. And he said, if he knew who did it, he wouldn't tell me because he wouldn't cross on anybody. So this teacher said, wasn't he a little fair-haired boy with freckles? He said, yes. He said, well, if he said he didn't do it, he didn't do it. I tell you. See? Yeah. So this teacher, the same teacher, he went along to the educational board to see the chief officer there. And he said to him, he said, you know, it's a funny school, he said, I'm at. He said, I said to this boy, who knocked on the walls of Jericho? And he said, I'm laughing. I know what's coming next. And he said, who knocked on the walls of Jericho? He said it twice. And he said, I didn't do it. And he said, if I knew who did, I wouldn't tell. I wouldn't cross on anybody. See? Mm-hmm. So I was speaking to this other teacher. This other teacher said, well, I told this other teacher. Mm-hmm. I said, I don't know what I'm talking about now. I said to this teacher, this other teacher, mm-hmm. Who, I was talking to this boy. I said, who knocked on the walls of Jericho? See, and he said he didn't do it. He said, and if he did, he didn't know, he wouldn't tell anybody. Because he wouldn't cross on anybody. See? And this teacher said, what's in the fair head, fella? With freckles? And he said, yes. He said, well, if he didn't do it, he said, I believe he didn't do it. So this educational officer said, I think it's disgusting. He said, well, don't worry about it. He said, I'll send a bricklayer on tomorrow morning.